And he tips his bowler. He says, "Evening, officers."
Oh, we're not officers anymore.
Yeah, we're probably not in uniform.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, right, got it.
And he floats on by.
I try to wink back at him, but it's too late.
I should have been there.
Poor guy.
Once he's gone, I look at Jacob and I'm like, you think that was Belina's family?
I mean, he was pretty big.
And his name is Big Boo.
Yeah. But,
Oh, that means maybe she's free now.
Yeah. Maybe.
And so I start to wander around the hospital.
About 10 minutes later, Caesar walks back in.
Well, I thought an even bigger Boo was going to come out of the door. Even nicer, more nicely dressed with like 2 canes and.
As Caesar comes back, there's a group of Eries coming out of the hospital as well.
Man, lots of ghost type species in this hospital. Yep. All right. I say, hey guys.
Caesar, where did you go exactly? You just kind of left. A few minutes, like.
I think that guy was Belina's family. I wanted to try and see if I could see where he was going, but he caught me and I had to get out of there.
Wait, you mean like that super huge guy that just left?
Yeah.
Wait, what super huge guy?
Oh, there's a Big Boo that just left like a few minutes ago.
He called us officers.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's because we got an honest face. You know, I get it.
God. Wait, he said he called you guys officers and then just left?
Yeah, he's a super nice guy. So I'm thinking that was probably Belina's family. So we should probably maybe be able to check up on her real soon.
You didn't recognize him, but he knew you guys were officers.
Well, yeah.
So, oh my God, that's the guy who like arranged for us to be in a group.
Ah, maybe.
What a nice guy.
Yeah, he looked like a pretty cool guy.
He was
really nice. Like, you know, sometimes you see rich people and you're like, man, that upper class jerk people. But no, that guy, was super okay, been having trouble with his, like, Belina's in the hospital and all that, but he didn't seem to, at least not outwardly, and he's really composed and calm, and, yeah,
He's probably donating to charity now.
You guys understand what we learned during trial, that Belina's dad, like, set us up to be in a group, even though none of us have met him before.
I'm sure he has his reason.
I want to know that reason. Are you curious?
I'm sure that is true.
Are you guys curious at all about his reason?
Well, the way I see things, Caesar, is that, we all got our role in life. We don't got a lot of control over where we start and where we're gonna end. You just gotta, make the best of things as things come around.
Yeah. Did you see which way he went?
What?
Did you see which way he went?
He went
outside.
out.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to just see if the nurse is going to come back, tell us that...
tell us to leave?
Belina's free now.
I thought she didn't want to see us, though.
Yeah, maybe she changed her mind.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, maybe...
There's been a bit of a time. Maybe she got time to calm down.
I mean,
it's been like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Maybe she was only saying that because her family was there. Maybe she'd be willing to talk to us without... Yeah.
Man, I hadn't even thought of that, and that's probably exactly it. You're genius, Caesar.
Good thinking. Get 2 plot points.
So...
One moment.
No,
Talk amongst yourselves.
I'm just saying... So the episode where I was worried about getting to Belina, we probably won't even make it to her. It's probably that's what's gonna happen.
Wait, what?
Like, this is the episode where we're kind of worried about what to do with Belina because we would be trying to get to her.
Oh, yeah.
And it's been a while and we still haven't got to her.
Yeah. I mean, I expected that to happen, kind of. But, I mean, our characters aren't. expecting that. And I am totally of one mind with Caesar in wanting to talk to her and find out some stuff, but...
Things are a lot simpler when you take things as they come.
Yeah. I've just
This cow is who I wish I could be.
Caesar was going to
Are
be...
you kidding me? It's exactly who you are.
Caesar was going to be way more happy-go-lucky, but having, like, that knowledge since the beginning has just completely, like, wrecked him.
Hello?
Just knowing since the beginning that somebody out there is, like, out to get you has really had an effect on the sort of character Caesar turned out to be.
Well, that's kind of I won't say unfortunate, but it's not the right word, but that, like, it kind of derooted your intentions.
Oh, that's fine.
From the start.
I think it's actually a really interesting dynamic. I mean, his natural tendency is still there, but it just is struggling against his circumstances. And his circumstances are winning. He's growing as a person. Into a more paranoid and less likable person, but still.
Because, see, if that happened to me, I'm not sure how I would have... Yeah, I'm not sure what it would have changed. And like because at the start, our characters were a lot more blank slates, right? So Reska would have probably been a lot different.
Yeah. It's been hard trying to roleplay the overconfidence when I know, like, there's this, like, overpowering force acting against us the whole time. But, it's been fun. I've actually really liked it, despite my complaining sometimes, so...
Well, sorry, now that you enjoy it, the whole thing's cancelled.
Oh. This is the last episode.
Like, you just ruined it by admitting that we were having fun. It's like, what's the point anymore?
Yeah, we're going to be switching over to the My Little Pony cortex system.
What were we doing?
Rezka was saying something about waiting for the
nurse.
Yeah.
So our turn to go and see Belina. Like, maybe she changed her mind, and then you said that, maybe she was just pretending to be scared to play her role thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
Okay.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
We should start a band!
I'll play the bass.
Squad 404 is a cool band name.
Yeah.
I'm digging it.
I mean...
So yeah, left to my own devices, I would just still be waiting a bit to see if Belina frees up and we can go. But I don't know if the other two, if they have any other things in mind.
I mean... I kind of just like this book and just gonna sit here and read it.
I mean, the Big Boo is a pretty big boo. Like, I'm sure that as soon as we told him we saw him and he went outside, if Caesar was to sprint outside, he might kind of bound.
It's been about 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Darn.
I mean, if none of the staff acknowledges us for a little while, then I'm guessing Rezkow's theory is incorrect. And that she would... Or my theory, too.
Mm-hmm.
If my theory is incorrect. I get hungry and my instinctual instincts kick in and I start to...
Well, the receptionist is there, but
Yeah.
the nurse doesn't come back.
Right.
So...
Better hurry before visiting hours are over.
I guess I go up to the receptionist and ask if there's a chance that she could ask Belina again.
Assuming that what I told your boss in confidentiality is correct, or assuming that you know that, then I don't see there's anything that I can do. I don't think it's a good idea to bring you or your friends up And in fact, we can't really, validate your letter as well. We tried to get in touch to validate her story, but we couldn't get in touch with your boss. And then some things that we couldn't read the name, and then your friend couldn't tell me who it was.
Oh.
So your qualifications are a little bit dubious. I'm afraid there's nothing we can do at this point.
Alright, well, if at all possible, I have a message I'd like to leave for Belina as we leave. And if you guys are allowed to...
I can share it with the doctors here, and they can potentially hand it to her if they deem it safe to do so.
Alright. All I want to say is that we still want to work with her, we still want to help her if she ever comes around.
I'll tell the doctors that.
Alright. So
I just had a great idea. Caesar, you're good at climbing things. Do you think you could, like, get up the building and get in through a window?
You know, I probably could. I mean, this is after I go back to Rescon and tell him that...
Right.
Yeah.
No, I tell that while you're with the receptionist.
Oh.
Do you really?
No.
Do you really?
No.
I mean, I assumed they were still sitting back at the bench, so I had to go back and tell them, like, yeah, we're not getting in to see her.
The only problem is we don't know where she is exactly, and I'm assuming it's not a small building.
You didn't happen to see, like, the door that she was...
No, not at all. I left before the nurse left.
Alright.
Because I didn't think it'd be a thing, unfortunately.
Well...
I mean, do we just want to go outside and look?
Wonder if they have, like, not maps, but maps, the names of where people are. Like, the equivalent?
They probably don't, in a way that you could see as... But yeah, let's go with Jakey Boy's idea and walk outside and see if we can just see anything through windows.
Alright, yeah, that's a good start.
And act as unsuspicious as possible.
Yeah, try and make it look not sketchy, somehow.
I like how none of you guys are using your friggin' plot points to help you out.
No, we want to solve this for real.
What's a plot point? Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Plot
used a
pointing
plot
is
point
cheating.
earlier trying to solve this, and it didn't end up getting anywhere.
No, it did. And then Rescal ruined it for you.
Yeah, that's...
Oh.
Darn. Whoa.
It was quite helpful until Rescal told them, I don't know anything about a private eye business.
Oh.
Man.
I don't know whose boss that is.
Fine.
Paraphrased.
Yeah. Okay, well... Like,
maybe it's the way that I'm a gamer, but I find that using the plot point, even though I have a lot, would be cheating.
It's not, it's the whole point of the system.
I want to solve this for real.
I mean,
You can.
Yeah, you just use the plot points not to, like, solve the problem. You use it to give yourself tools. Like, you use it to add something that you can use to solve the...
Yeah, I mean, if you were to spend 10 plot points, it wouldn't let, Bulina wants to talk to you. That would be 12 plot points. But, like, 10 plot points can drastically change certain things. So, I can't go into more details without straight up giving hints or something.
Yeah,
I
Change
know,
the
but
policy
I
about confidentiality or something.
it doesn't have to contradict anything we've learned so far. It could just add something to the world that we hadn't noticed before that we could use.
Yeah.
Just doesn't feel right.
You're gonna have 12 plot points for, like, the majority of the game.
I mean, you could use it for something like, I don't know, we could see Belina from the outside windows.
Binoculars.
Yeah, something like that
Well,
would
let's
work.
start to look and see if we would be able to see her in the first
Alright.
place.
Go ahead, and you guys can roll.
Alright. Alertness perception?
So how are you doing this? Like, are you climbing the building like a human fly, or
No,
are you just kind of gazing in the... It's like a 10-story building.
Starting by just kind of like going around the perimeter and looking up.
Yeah, I'm not climbing until I know where I'm climbing to.
Okay, well, go ahead and roll the alertness perception.
Hell yeah, 6.
Whoop, whoop. Whoa, whoop, whoop. I gotta re-roll that. That went all over the place.
7.
Oh, I got a 7 too.
You don't see anything, really.
That's a good brick wall.
That seems realistic.
Like, you see some like, offices.
Yeah, patient rooms are probably more upstairs, I guess.
What?
I wonder if we would have a better view if we could climb on the roof of the other neighboring buildings.
You could try, yeah.
Yes, that's perfect.
There are neighboring buildings.
I mean, they probably have, like, fire escapes and stuff you can use to get on the roof.
Well, do they?
Well, let's look.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say no, but you can make plot points to make that happen.
Now you're just cheating.
No, I mean, just... These are like adobe buildings, almost. Mostly. This is the desert.
That's true.
They're not exactly... And you're not exactly in, like, the wealthiest part of the Mushroom Kingdom.
You use plot points to find a propeller block we can use.
No.
A
Well,
feather?
yeah, I mean, if you want to spend 10... if you want to spend 10 plot points, you can find a propeller block.
Hit question blocks around the place to try and find a power-up. Oh, propeller block! Yes!
But you have to use pilot to use it, so.
Yeah, you would, actually.
Nice. Well, I mean, I don't really have enough plot points to give us any tools for this situation.
Well, you could also just climb and look. I mean, it's an option,
Yeah,
too.
I'm.
Or, like, there are other buildings. They just don't have fire escapes. So.
I'm only on board with this climbing plan because Rezkow appealed to my climbing skills.
Yeah, you can, like, get in and then find a way to get us in from there.
But I'm
Like,
not
you're
going to be
perfect
like.
for the job.
I mean, if we're just trying to break in, we could just walk through these doors right here, but you know they're going to stop us no matter how we get in. I mean, I could try.
Yeah, they're gonna see us. It's gonna cause more problems. Like, or my goal here is just get in, see Belina, and get out. Even if we get in from another entrance, it's okay. Just in and out, then we won't be noticed. That's it.
Are there like guards or anything? Anybody like? How likely?
No, it's a freaking
I mean,
like hospital. There's not like guys in flak suits or something.
No, I'm just wondering, like, in general, how many people are around outside? Like, is it super well populated, or?
No, not really.
All right.
It's kind of a lazy
Asylum's
day.
the head of the town.
All right.
And it's before, like, visiting hours close at, like, 5 or 6. Which is, when rush hour is, so people are still at work.
All right.
Alright.
It's like 4. 3 or 4.
All right, I'm gonna go with Rezkow's idea and climb in through a window outside and try and sneak around.
Yes.
Okay.
You can do it, buddy. You can do it.
Roll an alertness perception
It's the only idea we have. Yeah, I'm looking for
to
a
find an open window.
Yeah, to find a window that looks like, also that it looks like there's not anybody back there.
Okay. Yeah, roll alertness perception.
Ooh, 11, almost as good as I can.
Oh, very nice.
Yay!
You see a window that's about 4 stories up that is slightly cracked.
You've got it.
And I can't tell if there's like anybody in there.
You
or
can't
not.
tell if there's anyone in there, but you can sort of also see a path to get up there.
Okay.
Like you see
climbing path?
a climbing path that would keep you generally out of the view of other windows.
I could climb no matter what it is, but all right,
You just watch you botch.
all right, yeah, all right. I'm gonna climb. It's agility, athletics, climbing.
Yep.
Sweet. So it feels so satisfying to roll really large dice.
Come on, double one.
All right, I got 17.
That's not
Jesus.
a double one at all.
You run up the wall like the triangle things from Super Mario World or something.
Well, it's a formidable check, but it's not quite an extraordinary hard check. Regardless, you do just fine.
Yeah.
You scale the wall quite well. And now you're directly below the window that is slightly ajar.
All right, I try and peek in covertly, but
Roll
Oh
your
my
alertness
goodness.
covert check.
Caesar was totally not a thief before it was a cop, scaling buildings like it was no business.
oh wow. Okay, I rolled the highest I possibly can, thanks to the reroll on covert. I got an 8.
Well, they've got it beaten 8.
Oh, there is. Oh.
It's an opposed check.
No, I mean, that you just confirmed that there is somebody in there. I was just hoping there wouldn't be.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't have said.
I should have phrased it somehow else.
I mean, I'm going to find out in a second either way.
Okay. You peek in very quickly and you see someone there.
Dang
They're
it.
sort of shuffling the paper. Their papers back and forth. It's an office. Bill, it's an office room. And they look up! Quickly! Right where you are!
Oh,
And then you
no.
duck out of the way.
Do I get seen?
No.
Oh,
Nope.
I guess I can't tell.
Oh, man.
Probably because
You
I
do
ducked
not.
out.
You know well enough that you just
Okay.
in the nick of time got out.
Nice.
Well, I am going to try and climb over to the next window over and peek in, and then if it's empty, try and open it. That's my plan.
You're
You're gonna open a window from the outside.
Yeah. Gonna try.
How would you go about doing that?
Just push up and hope it's not latched.
Oh, these are like swinging out windows.
I'm gonna break it.
Oh, these are swinging out windows.
Yeah.
I mean, I would try and, like, pry it open with my fingers. Like, if they're not hope to find one that isn't latched.
Admit it, you got your kit for getting into windows hidden in your toad hat.
I was never that kind of criminal. I was a petty hoodlum.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not going to try and sneak past somebody who's in the room. I'm going to try and
But you don't have to sneak, you can jump in and go boogity boo!
So I climb over to the next window over and just try that because it's the nearest one, and try and peek in again.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh yeah, alertness cover is not something. All right, I got a 7, slightly worse.
All right. One sec.
I mean, there's no way I'm getting through any window without somebody seeing me if they're in that room. Like, that's just impossible.
Well, there's no one in the room.
Okay. I try to pry the window open.
Roll me a body unarmed combat check.
Alright. That's...
Body athletics, I'm sorry.
Oh, body athletics. Oh, that's even better. I got a 10.
1 point would do it.
Can I transfer a point over?
No, you may not.
I don't want to spend my last point on this when I could just keep trying, can't I?
Well, also, roll in agility athletics, climb at -1 step.
Oh, to see if I fall off while trying this.
Yep.
Alright. That's still...
Each attempt is a different step that you're going to go down.
Okay, I rolled a 10.
Oh.
But this is just for staying in place.
Yeah, which is not something an average person can do.
Oh no.
A plot point would make you not fall.
If he falls with his cow, you're gonna have to catch him.
Well, yeah, that's the plan. Like, I'm keeping my eyes on him.
Alright.
Lucian's gonna fall. I'm gonna run up to catch him. Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna fall.
under him.
I'll just take the fall.
You're falling 4 stories.
I got good arms.
Well, okay, you're falling 2 stories.
I mean, it's not like I'm choosing to fall, but I'm not gonna spend a plot point on avoiding
Just so
this
you're aware,
constant-
this is going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah, but I mean...
Falling is really deadly. As you saw with Bulina jumping out of a car.
Yeah, but this isn't something That's what happened because I climbed up here. I mean, this isn't something I can get out of by spending a plot point, because then I'd still be up there climbing around and I could just fall again.
Okay, you may roll an agility athletics gymnastics check if you have gymnastics.
I don't. But I have, just athletics and agility. So, for the falling, how will I survive the fall?
Snake.
I rolled a 13.
Oh, okay.
2 plot points would make you not take damage.
I have 1 plot point, so no.
Okay.
How many plot points would it cost if, like, a flock of albatross is flying by and you can land on them?
Or you could just have a bush or something.
That's funnier, though.
So wait, what do you want to do?
Well, like, while he's still fairly up, and there's this flock of, like, albatross and Mario 2 birds, since in the desert, are flying by, and he kind of, like, lands in there on that, so, it'd be much of a less of a height fall.
4 plot points.
Sure. I'll go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow.
So you lose your footing, but just then, as you begin to plummet, your feet don't fall into the air. They instead fall onto an albatross, which looks at you and sort of goes, "Wah!"
Oh, thank you. I try and jump off it and onto the building again.
All right, roll me an agility athletics climb check.
All right.
This is considerably easier.
Thank God for my really high agility. 15.
You needed a 7. With a 15, you find a really good foothold, which is going to make future things easier.
Hooray.
Yay.
All right.
All it cost is an angry bird.
It cost Ralco 4 plot points. Thank you.
He had 10.
Yeah.
I still got 6 left, so I can do that again.
All right.
It would actually be less if you did that again.
Well, now that I found really good footing, I'm gonna try and pry open that window again.
Okay. Roll me body athletics.
13.
Alright. Although the window is locked, you manage to sort of ram it with the force of your body enough to sort of jostle the lock.
Nice.
And you get to pry, and the window comes hesitantly open.
Hooray. I hop on through and look around. What kind of room am I in?
Alright. You're in an office. There's several desks there. There's some filing cabinets.
Okay. I try to look like I belong and step out into the hallway. Actually, no. First I should look for some kind of clue to where Belina is. So, hey, is there a computer in here?
No, computers aren't really a thing.
Okay. Well, I try and look through...
There are filing cabinets. Computers are a thing, but they're kind of uncommon.
Alright. I try to look through the filing cabinet for something related to Belina.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a intelligence perception check.
Okay. 8.
Alright. It's not too difficult to find something on Belina.
Does it mention...
You've managed to end up in the records room.
Oh.
And therein it says, Belina has been taken to floor 3, room 2012.
Alright, I start walking that way, trying to look like I belong.
As you exit the hallway, you see patients in wheelchairs, a madly cackling Pokey jives back and forth.
That's the founder and also first patient of the Pokey.
Sure, we'll make that canon. And almost everyone is in uniform, however.
Oh.
Doctors are in, doctor garb. And patients are in sort of a white, two-piece suit sort of thing.
Okay, and I'm just wearing, my street clothes.
Not a suit, but
Outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is immediately obvious when you walk outside.
Okay. Well, okay, do I see, a storage closet anywhere?
Sure. There's a janitor's closet a little bit down the way.
Alright, I try to walk to it and duck into it before anybody pays attention to me.
Alright, roll, agility, athletics, running.
Running? That's not gonna draw attention.
You need to get there quickly.
Right.
Super sneaking.
You have to
Agility.
outrun their vision.
Ooh, okay, I still got a 16.
Yes.
Okay, I'll still roll for them, but... Oh man, I got a 5.
Man, today is Caesar's day to shine.
You burst down the hallway! And as people are turning their head to look at where the, to look at the sound of where the door opened, they are meted only by the vacant space where you
Wow.
used to stand.
He can't be covert, but apparently being nimble is...
Well, I mean, the thing is, you can't be covert in this situation, really.
Right,
You can act it, but you're very conspicuous.
right, okay. Well, now that I'm in that janitor's closet, I try and look for, like, a stack of scrubs on a shelf or something that I could put on.
Okay,
Put on some patient garb.
that's reasonable.
Wear this mop as a wig.
Yeah.
There's a spare, like, one-piece janitor suit.
And it
Janitor
just
suit?
so happened to be for toads.
Actually, that's a point. Thank you, Raocow.
No problem.
So let's see. 2 or 3, it's toads. Oh, 2! Yes, it is for toads.
Cool. I was hoping for, like, a scrub or something so I could look more,
No, there's no
doctory.
scrubs in the janitor's.
I guess I was thinking, like, supply closet generally, but yeah, it's...
No,
it's
there's no
janitors.
supply
Okay.
closet that you can
Well,
see.
I put on the janitor uniform, so,
And janitors can go anywhere in a building. I know this by experience. So that's
true.
as best as you could get it.
So can you get into the league now that you're...
Yeah, that's true. Janitors are kind of extremely relevant in this story.
You can blame Sturge for that.
Yeah.
Was the League of Janitors Sturge's idea as part of the,
No, he had a one of his
Contact.
contacts was a janitor, so I just
yeah.
created the League of Janitors.
Wow. That's great. Alright, so I try and walk towards Belina's room.
Alright. People generally let you by wherever you want to go, really.
Okay.
And you make your way up to Bulina's room. However, her room is locked.
Oh. Is there any...
Do you try and open it or what?
Is there any... First, is there, like, information posted on the door and stuff?
Yeah.
Alright, I read that.
It says Bulina Jones, or Olivine Jones, interned for reasons of undefined insanity, believes believes diagnosis pending,
That's better.
believes partners kidnapped her, believes works for Koopa Kingdom, and delusions of working for Wendy Koopa.
Interesting.
You know, and it tells you when she was admitted and that sort of thing. Status healthy.
Alright. Yeah, how crowded is this hallway? Is there anyone around?
I mean, there's, a nurse or two. It's a longer hallway, but
Okay.
not really.
I mean, if I tried to, like, break open the doorknob and push my way in, that would... there's people around who would see me doing that.
Correct.
Um...
Okay. One sec, something might happen. I've been rolling for a while now.
For people to notice me.
All along she was like, come
Okay.
on, come on.
Res Cow and Cheeky Boy.
Sup.
We're outside.
Roll an alertness perception hearing check.
Alright.
Will do.
You don't need to.
Who's
You
you?
know.
Okay.
6.
5.
You got a 6, Res Cow?
Yep.
You both hear it. Okay, Jakey Boy, go ahead and take page 96.
So it's secret stuff?
No, it's dramatic stuff.
Oh, okay.
Drama. No.
So if I had actually fallen off the building and taken a lot of damage, I probably would have gotten a plot point for the overconfidence, right?
But you probably would have died.
True.
You wouldn't have died. You would have taken a zillion damage, though.
I would have caught him. He'd be fine.
And you would have had a plot point. Thumbs up.
How much life do you have?
18.
How much damage have you taken?
I have 2 left right now.
2 left before you get knocked out?
No, I have 2 wounds remaining. I got 3 wounds from the fireball to the feet, and I've healed 1, so I'm at 2 wounds.
Okay. What is that? Oh, Lord. That is really bad for you.
What is going on?
It's not happening on my screen.
Okay.
Me neither. I'm kind of worried.
1. Not too bad. 2. Oh, you're very lucky. Very lucky indeed. That could have dealt 36 damage to you.
Oh.
Sorry?
Instead it will deal... If it went really poorly. Instead it will deal...
What's happening?
Oh, it does wounds, too. Take
going
7
on?
wounds.
It does pure wound damage, not a mix?
Huh.
Pure wound.
Wow. And this is to Sturge?
Alright.
No, this is to you.
To me.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to sit out
Wait, how
here
much
and
did I
read my
just take?
book again.
7.
Okay, so I'm now at a total of...
Wait, why are you taking damage?
I don't know. I'm just suddenly in pain as I'm looking at this door.
Tune in next time to find out why! No.
So does this remove my status that I'm slowly healing those other wounds?
Yes.
And so I just have a total of 10 now, and I'm no longer healing anything. Okay.
And your total life is 18?
Yeah, I'm at 10 out of 18.
I think you were, like, attacked from behind or something, dude.
Yeah, I mean...
So, as you're looking at Bulina's door, I've been rolling, and this is purely coincidental. Been rolling this whole time to see when this would happen. You're thrown off your feet! Oh, and by the way, Rez Cow and Jakey Boy, you hear an explosion.
Oh.
Ba-bombs.
Oh no!
Oh!
Belina's room! Oh my god!
Wow.
Man.
Oh no!
More than that, Rez Cow and Jakey Boy, go ahead and roll me alertness perception.
That's one way to get written out.
12.
7.
You roll well, or you roll okay when you don't really need to.
I'm glad we were here to see this at least.
So I'm gonna, because I want Ditto to be surprised, I'm gonna message you too.
Alright.
I see what you say.
Because yeah, as soon as I can get back on my feet, I am running through the door, which is probably knocked off its hinges or something, or through the hole in the wall or whatever. And
Well,
I'm trying
actually, yeah, I mean, there's a hole in the wall. Well, the door, yeah, it's very
I'm
very
in
low
a bunch
chance.
of rubble, and I walk into
Yeah, the
where
door
her-
is completely ruined, completely off.
I try and go through the door and see what I see. I mean, as soon as you're done with them, whatever they're seeing.
From our point of view.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a good thing we just kind of sit around and do nothing.
Yeah. What?
Read the thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and just not tell Ditto ever. No.
Wow.
So Ditto, you look through the door and you see Bulina sitting there, and there's a giant hole in the wall,
And
she sort of stares at you, kind of shocked, and then turns around and jumps out of the building
what? Okay,
directly into a helicopter cart.
I try and run, and I try and jump. I am running, and I am trying to jump onto that helicopter too.
All right.
Helicopters
I'm
have
fast,
blades.
I'm nimble.
First off, roll alertness perception.
Okay.
Should I roll alertness perceptions if I see him do this?
That would have been compressed in the other one.
Okay.
Alright, I got a 9 on my alertness perception.
Okay, that's alright. You see in the driver's seat a rather big boo, but you can't see any more details than that.
Okay. Guess her family's breaking her out.
And roll me agility athletics to attempt to jump onto the cart.
I have jump... No, I don't have jumping. Agility, athletics...
Gymnastics would be the
right.
trait. Jumping onto a moving helicopter.
Okay.
This is going to be tricky. If you have plot points, I'd use them.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to use my one plot point that I got earlier today and add that. So let's see. And then I roll a d2. Nice, okay. 8 plus 5 plus 2, that is 15.
That's exactly what you needed.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
So Belina hops onto the helicopter cart, and you jump out the window.
Yes.
Directly next to her, sitting directly next to her.
Yes. This can only go good places.
She says, "What the hell are you doing here?"
I need to talk to you. What the hell is going on?
The big boo in the seat. He's not actually in the driver's seat. You missaw. He's sitting in the passenger seat. Says, "Screw it. We'll deal with him later. Go, 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 go."
How many plot points would it be for an albatross to run into the windshield?
Like 3 or 4.
Alright.
Oh my god.
And the helicopter, it jerks right back straight up.
Wow.
Before it jumps, like what I see though is that the helicopter, like I saw that Belina jumped in it.
You heard an explosion.
Right.
And then you saw a helicopter pop down somewhere in the building. You weren't looking directly. You weren't on that side of the building.
Okay, so I didn't get time to see exactly what's going on, basically. Okay.
And then you saw the helicopter a couple seconds later jerk directly straight up back into the clouds.
Okay.
And out of vision.
Okay.
And is this where we're calling it for the night, since you said you had until midnight?
We can.
This seems like a good cliffhanger to leave it on.
Alright, sure.
Way to distance yourself from the group again.
Bye.
I was, first instinct. I'm trying to find Belina. Belina jumps into a helicopter. I jump into a helicopter.
Because see, if I was on the right side of the building...
well, actually, let's not call it right quite there.
Okay.
Because there's other things going on that I think need to be resolved. They would make good cliffhangers as well.
That's
so,
fair.
The helicopter begins, once it gets to the clouds, it starts going forward at an incredible speed.
Wow.
And Big Boo Johnson, pulls out a revolver.
Oh,
man.
And he says, "Caesar, buddy."
Yeah?
Buddy.
What you did here was really stupid.
Yes.
I don't say anything, but I just get a defiant look on my face.
And I'm afraid I can't let you live.
Oh, shit.
Unless you give me a good reason not to kill you.
I mean...
What were you thinking? Why are you here? How did you know we were going to break out Belina?
I didn't know. I wanted to see Belina. I wanted to find out what's happening. I mean, we haven't always got along, but shit's happening, and I want to stick with my friends.
Who are you working for?
Here, how am I going to put this?
Too long, he shoots you.
And I want the truth.
Yeah.
If you don't tell me the truth, you're going to die here and now.
Okay, here's what you do. You grab Belina and jump off the helicopter. That is the right choice, I believe.
Because see, Belina's just a boo, she can fly, so you'll be okay.
All right.
No, she can float.
I'm working for my own reasons, but we have some shitty deal with the League of Janitors that we can't get out of.
This goes deeper than that, my friend, and he shoots you.
Shit.
Wow.
Oh no.
Do I get a chance to try and dodge out of the way?
It's point blank range.
Shit.
Matrix it. You can do it.
Take.
Please live.
Oh, man.
1 moment.
Please live.
How much life do you have currently? I need to mark this.
Okay, my life is 18. That's like my total thing. I have 10 wounds so far.
Okay. You take an additional 12 wounds. Or 12 basic damage, I'm sorry.
12 basic, so that's 6 stun, 6 more wounds.
Yep.
So now I have 16 wounds and 6 stun.
Which puts you at 22.
And so I'm unconscious, but not dead yet.
Yep, and as you pass out...
He shoots you again.
He shoves me out the side of the helicopter.
As you're passing out, he says, dispose of him. We can't... You and I need to leave. And Bulina nods. And the two of them jump out of the helicopter.
Oh no, Felina. We could have gotten along.
As you're falling, you see them, and they gradually fade out of vision. Shortly afterwards, your vision goes black.
Welp.
So, Rezka, what do you think about that helicopter car flying up
That
in
was
the air?
pretty weird.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. There's a huge hole in the hull.
Wow.
What? That's...
So,
Okay.
Rezcow,
Well, then.
Caesar, do you want to save Caesar?
Caesar's still inside, right?
No, Caesar's falling.
Oh, I thought we're way far away, because you said we went way up high into the clouds and then forward at incredible speed.
Just went straight up. Go into space.
What do you mean?
Like, what do you mean does Rezcow
Okay,
want
the
to-
order of the operations was... You jumped in the helicopter.
Yeah.
You got shot.
Yeah.
They tossed you out and jumped out themselves.
Right.
You saw them. Go ahead and roll me alertness perception at -2, actually.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is above cloud level, so me and Sturd can't even.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you're saying about Rezcow saving me because we're nowhere near him ananymore, right?
I know, but he has
Okay.
fate points. Or plot points.
You're saying does Raucow out of character want to spend plot points to save me? Okay. Well, I mean, on that alertness perception, I rolled a 4.
Okay. You can see before they begin to fade, they reach into their pockets, pull out something shiny, and then fade from vision.
Shit.
How much would it cost for the bird to be real mad at Caesar and recognize him?
And, like, grab him and take him home or something?
Well, like on floor level, maybe with the idea of, like, charming him or something from there, but since he'd be at floor level, we could see him and do something about it.
He'd still be striking the bird
Yes.
from far, so he'd take a lot of damage.
Yeah.
You'd need the bird to have kept up, or another bird to be around the helicopter at the time or something.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of migrating albatrosses. It's the season.
I mean, it's been a while since I jumped on that bird before, so maybe it's coincidentally in the same place. It's just, it could be another bird, but it's funnier if it's the same one.
Okay, sure. 4 plot points would make him fall onto a bird.
Yep.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna rename them bird points.
Bird points.
Thank you, Raucow, thank you.
And Caesar, you're going to wake up later.
Who
in a
knows
different
where.
location.
Yeah.
And there's where we can stop it.
Okay. Wow.
Man.
Bird points 2.